Stadium in Eugene. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He's tackled, brought down right at the... Five-yard line on the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Brown. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Rides to the back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A give to Brown. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to change this route. Here's Arts to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smothers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end, that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone.
Got a little grass. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Corners are going to bail. They'll send the back in motion. Fine. Might have a chance. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And on that run, he shows you his speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the second level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
The option look. Pulls it on the option. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Texas! And they turn it into a defensive score. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Gets the back moving. Moore. Caught, and he's got room. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Moore will throw. There he goes. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Leaves it with the back. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
Dante Moore. Fires quickly. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Fires left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Just feeds the running back. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Hand off for Brown. There's a crease. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. Rolled his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. Here's the return from inside the 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Throwing more. Complete. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Moore to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Unleashes one. That's reeled in, it's Moore. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's Moore to throw. Bringing the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
Red 18, red 18. These corners going to give them some space. Go. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man,